History may remember greatness, but the internet remembers everything. From stage falls to speech fails, here are 30 presidential moments that didn't go as planned. Who knew that boarding Air Force One came with a built-in cardio challenge? And just when you thought the stairs were done, here comes Trump. Started as a handshake, almost ended as a news headline. The wind really said, "Make hats fly again."
A little relief as we are covering all this serious news. You see a Marine alongside Marine One lost his cap. The president goes to help put it back in. It falls off again as he pats him on the side. He goes and he grabs it again. It's so windy, obviously, from the helicopter.
While he stopped for optics, Obama stopped for duty. Macron didn't see the door open, nor the hand. Even Trump chimed in with some very presidential marriage advice.
First Lady of France slapping her husband, Emmanuel Macron. Do you have any world leader to world leader marital advice?
Make sure the door remains closed. That was not good. No, I spoke to him, and he's fine. They're fine. They're two really good people. I know them very well.
Now, what's the difference between Pence and Melania? Well, nothing. It's still a miss. Then he takes it a step further with grooming. Trust me, he's got him covered.
It's a great honor that you're here, but we do have a very special relationship. In fact, I'll get that little piece of dandruff off. That little piece. We have to make him perfect. He is perfect.
Now for a different kind of touch-up. Late night edition.
Go ahead with my hairspray.
Everyone is sounding the alarm at the climate convention, except Biden's internal clock. One summit later, same Sleepy Joe.
At one point, he had his eyes closed for over a minute, resting his head in his hands, with onlookers claiming he looked tired and spoke hoarsely. It came on the final day of his historic visit to the African nation.
Looks like Pakistan's Prime Minister needs a YouTube tutorial.
Уважаемый господин премьер-министр. Can somebody help me? Уважаемый господин премьер-министр, идет перевод, все нормально?
Nothing says we're in this together like your mask turning against you on national TV.
As he urged South Africans to wear masks, Ramaphosa struggled with his own, prompting #CyrilMaskChallenge to trend in South Africa.
Gru would be so proud. This minion just got promoted as head of candy security. Two weeks after Hurricane Maria, Trump turned a relief stop into a towel toss spectacle. It turns out, not all of the paper towels stayed airborne. It was a proud day for Air Force graduates, and a rough one for Biden. Seems like he's not the only leader going through a rough patch with gravity. One slipped, the other tripped, but former Zimbabwe President Mugabe made it historic. If 2 hands weren't enough, try 6. Obama, Trudeau, and Mexico's Peña Nieto for the team effort. Here's that one time the UK's former Prime Minister faced opposition from every direction, even overhead. When you forget somebody's name, just say the company and hope for the best.
You got to start doing it over here, and you really have to. I mean, you've really put a big investment in our country. We appreciate it very much, Tim Apple.
Bush was supposed to give a speech, but it turned into a confession.
To launch a wholly unjustified and brutal invasion of Iraq. Of Ukraine. Iraq. Anyway.
Speaking of Bush, I'm starting to think that Freudian slips run in the family.
Word about the president. For 7.5 years I've worked alongside him, and I'm proud to have been his partner. And we've had triumphs, we've made some mistakes, we've had some setbacks. Sometimes I feel like the...
Right person, wrong name tag.
And now I want to hand it over to the President of Ukraine. Ladies and gentlemen, President Putin. President Putin. He's going to beat President Putin. President Zelensky. I'm so focused on beating Putin, we got to worry about it. Anyway, Mr. President.
I'm better.
You are a hell of a lot better.
Meanwhile, the real Putin was taking on a tougher opponent, the ice. Who needs safety gear when you've got prescription glasses? Asked Australia's Prime Minister.
PM was at a ceremony to commemorate the 80th anniversary of the bombing of Darwin, and this appears to be an open and shut case, so to speak.
You gotta hand it to him though, Australia's lawn enforcement is on point.
Come on. Hey guys, I've just reseated that.
Yeah, please, off the thing. All good? That's all good. Thanks.
I think it's safe to say Brexit wasn't the only thing with unclear direction. All he had to do was look to his left.
I just want to thank everybody, the first responders. On behalf of myself, our Vice President, Melania really wanted to be with us. It's really touched her heart what's gone on, and we've seen the devastation.
Indiana unfortunately lost their representative to a car crash, but he didn't seem to remember.
And I want to thank all of you here, including bipartisan elected officials like Representative Governor, Senator Braun, Senator Booker, Representative Jackie. Are you here? Where's Jackie? I didn't think she was going to be here.
Representative Jackie Walorski died in a car crash in northern Indiana last month.
Here, his speech was a hit, but the family roll call, not so much.
This is my little sister, Valerie, and I'm Jill's husband. Oh no, Val, you switched on me. This is my wife, this is my sister. They switched on me.
The final addition to the Gravity Files, courtesy of Xi Jinping. If you've ever managed to stay upright through it all, go ahead and click that like button. Long before he tripped on stage, Albanese was already tripping over numbers.
My question is, why don't you know the answers?
And I do.
Do you know the official cash rate off the top of your head?
Oh look, we can do the old Q&A stuff over 50 different. Over 50 different figures.
National unemployment rate.
National unemployment rate at the moment is I think it's 5.4. Sorry.
How did you not know that the urgent care clinics were not fully formally costed by the Parliamentary Budget Office?
Well, they were informed by the PBO work, and all of our policies will be fully costed and fully released and are.
Finally, the one thing that couldn't back away from his kiss. But not all flags love the flattery.
That was quick.
And this one made its point to the Colombian president. Handshake from Abe? Status pending. Ever since he missed that first one, he's making up for lost time. At least this golf ball didn't sue. When Joe forgets your name, geography will have to do.
Thank you, Boris, and I want to thank that fellow down under. Thank you very much, pal. Appreciate it, Mr. Prime Minister. I'm honored today to be joined by two of America's closest allies, Australia and the United Kingdom, to launch a new phase of the trilateral security cooperation among our countries.
And when geography fails you too, well, you're left with this.
Who's next?
Distinguished guests, the Prime Minister of the Republic of India.
By the way, he's from a small country like ours with slow population, but he's become a good and decent man and a good friend.
Thank you.
This time, Modi had the mic. However, the teleprompter took a coffee break.
और लोकार्पण करके यहाँ आया।
Science teaches us not to look at any clips, so naturally, he did. When being thirsty becomes the whole photo op.
They don't have water. That's okay. What? That's okay. Oh.
Hydration should not be this hard. And yet... sometimes the body says what the mouth can't. Just ask South Sudan's president. Who says presidential pups can't get in on the action? Nothing ever bugs the former Philippine president. Literally.
I think you know better than I do.
Everybody was getting lit, except for the guy in charge.
I don't wanna love nobody but you. I don't wanna love nobody but you. I don't wanna love nobody but you. I don't wanna love nobody but you.
Talk about Jacinda Ardern's grounded leadership.
We're just having a bit of an earthquake here, Ryan. Quite a decent shake here, but if you see things moving behind me, the beehive moves a little more than most.
And can you clarify when exactly Aucklanders will be able to leave Auckland for domestic travel?
Sorry, a slight distraction. Would you mind repeating that question?
Who knew the UN had such a great sense of humor?
In less than 2 years, my administration has accomplished more than almost any administration in the history of our country. America's so true. Didn't expect that reaction, but that's okay.
No backstage passes for the entourage today. This has got to be the friendliest face he's made in years. Trump served up some flattery, but Kim wasn't very hungry.
Getting a good picture, everybody, so we look nice and handsome and thin.
Beautiful.
Just like those world leaders, we can also lead you to more funny moments. hit that subscribe button and click on the boxes on screen. Binge watch is also an option for more awesome videos. See you there!